Yeah, he a hard roster. Heavy metal.
Roman gonna be Ken, bro.
All in. Yeah. So shit.
One Ken, I'm like down promote everybody.
There's a lot going on everywhere. Like, damn, man. They just can't focus on football with all that weird shit going on.
And he's still on the team?
That's what I said. They both would be cut if it was up to me. You for doing the action and you for bringing her around, and now you upset about what happened. Need both of y'all gone.
Both y'all get up out of
Yeah, yeah, you fucking up what I'm trying to build. You bringing bitches around that's for the team and being upset that they for the team, and you around here fucking bitches that's from. You shouldn't do it. Nobody should be involved. So I'm getting us uninvolved by uninvolving y'all from us. Get the fuck on.
it. Oh,
I don't like that type of shit, man. That's drama and shit. Can't work together with all that going on.
that's on a different type of time right there. Boy.
Yeah, man. Niggas want to kill niggas and shit. Now here we all at risk.
That's on a different type of time right there.
You see what I'm saying? I can't. Don't condone. Don't be involved in it. I'm gonna kill it all. Let me know what Judge Mathis got to say about it. I'm getting y'all up out of here. And the person told me that. That's what I told him. I said, I don't give a fuck who involved. They ass stupid. I said, I don't like you. I don't care if I like you or not. You through. You fucking shit up. Can't trust you. Oh man, the nigga that brought this girl around to get took through the. Cause you done brought this woman around here, and she done went to another athlete, and now you mad at the other athlete. Ain't nobody mad at the woman, so I don't need you around either. You get what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody mad at the woman.
You around here slanging it. You around here trying to be crazy about whoever she's slanging it to. And niggas around here being able to catch it. So nah, I just need y'all gone. That's all. No disrespect. So y'all figure out what y'all doing with y'all Peters and what she doing with all her JJs. Y'all can't play plays. Yeah, man, y'all got too much going on to be worrying about trying to win the championship. Look,
Damn, Nathan.
I'm doing like that.
Yeah, that's his name.
I'm doing.
What I said, that's his name. Nathan Crowley.
I'm doing like that.
Oh, which one they call him? Nothing Crowley?
That's better. Give him an alias.
It's week 16
some
of
alienistic
the NFL,
shit right now.
and we'll see Baker Mayfield. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Vikings and the Lions on Thursday night primetime.
See how it started off. You know the dude with the name almost like mine but not like mine?
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions.
I got my little homie out there. I'm trying to see him be successful to win.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm
This is
Brandon
first year
Gaudin.
as
We look at this Lions
pro
team
player
entering play.
in college.
They were
Nigga
winners
already
last
got
time out, so they'll be
2 or
looking
3
Charles to
touchdowns.
make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together.
The Lions defense out to go to work here. Sensational a week ago in the victory. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he really played well last week. This whole defense did, as a matter of fact. Anytime you can hold your opponent under 10 points, you've got a great chance to come away with a victory, and that's exactly what they did.
Get that money, go high this year.
On first down,
he can Polk County.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A bad start there. A big
I
loss
said, man, to get that money and hide himself. He from Polk County.
About the job there on the outside. Shed the wide receiver.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling you, but that's why I don't understand how he didn't know you. But he young. He young. I even think he went to your high school, man.
Here's Mayfield.
But you know, our Polk County niggas, y'all kind of like us Pensacola niggas. I don't be trying to say it, a clown and
you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside.
So like,
a miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Bradshaw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Nigga got that glitch.
Shy of the first as that leads to 4th down. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3 and out.
And I'm sure that
they
people
glitching
say,
them like you can Pensacola or Polk County and
these guys ready to go, but you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to.
You be crazy, bro. What the fuck? What else you want me to say? I done tried to hint at it.
The Lions defense back out there. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard
scrap,
line.
and I can snap at any moment. Hey. Don't fuck with him.
On 1st and 10, Bradshaw. And the
You hear
Lions
me?
pressure too strong. Down he goes.
And he ain't big. He a smaller athlete.
We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2
You fuck with him one more time, he gonna do it to your ass. I don't want to give him red out there. Hey.
You know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it.
Fuck with you. That's all I. And he's new school. He ain't old school. So he probably gonna put that switch on your ass first quarter.
Who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right there in man-to-man. Maybe
Yeah, he got credentials. Like that.
I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shrink my
snap.
defense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he can't.
Get right here.
What's happening offensively here early on? That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense,
And he's still young. He's young. He need to be
The Detroit defense back on
just
the
though I
field.
talk to his ass on the phone down there every day too. He need the guidance. Tell Majid to do. Remember I just told you, Majid told you the other day, I had to get out the phone with him, and I was trying to get back on the phone with him ASAP. He was like, Pensacola, I just signed myself up for counseling, and I told him, good job.
He's got
And he
Hockenson.
started
So the
laughing.
completion good for
Yeah,
just 3.
that's my jit.
And that'll make it 2nd down. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota
That's
earlier
all
in the
I
year
do
with
for
the
that,
Vikings coming out victorious.
That's real
So if they
man
can win
shit.
again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. Here's
I want
Ron
counseling,
Akers
but I'm
on
broke.
2nd down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. In search of 8 yards.
My counselor better say something. I'll pay you to counsel and advise, bitch.
On 3rd down.
Just sit here with that down notepad. What you think?
Under pressure, and down he goes. Jack Campbell able to get him down.
You ain't gonna tell me what you think and what the fuck you right.
It brings up 4th down.
That not be over there drawing dick.
That's not much of a surprise to me. Nor should it be. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't mind being a counselor. I'll be in that bit high, fuck, eat my M&M's. First thing I asked him, do you mind if I have my shades on during this session, or would you like to see my eyes?
The Lions defense back out there. They'll try to force the stop here in the second quarter of what's been a scoreless game to this point.
Say, thanks for coming in to counseling. Don't mind what time you come. Time isn't necessarily real.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
Except when it comes down to your deal. Do you mind if I do this session with my shades on or off?
Looking to throw. Bradshaw. Pressure comes
I got my shades on. I'll have the time of my life. They gonna be talking their ass off. I take them shades out, they gonna see them facial expressions.
This is 3rd and 17. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Matt, shut up.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position. What portion of the day you want it to be clean? Matter of fact, better question. How much of the day is it okay to be dirty?
Let's go now.
When you're done seeing it.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half. Stop him behind the line. 2 yards to loss, second and 12.
Defensively, he's been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That's caught downfield by Addison. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Bradshaw looking underneath. He's got Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Bradshaw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finding Williams.
Oh, he broke skis. No.
And down inside the 15.
Damn, that bit went stupid.
The signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun, Bradshaw. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance.
The Lions defense back out there. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we're into the final 3 weeks of the NFL season. A lot of races going to be coming right down to the wire. Before we get it back to you guys, let's check out what we have coming up this weekend on the Week 16 NFL slate. Some good games starting in the early window on Sunday, and one of the big ones features the New England Patriots as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Good games in the late afternoon as well, one being out in Santa Clara, where it'll be the 49ers taking on the Chicago Bears. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. The Lions got a very strong performance out of their quarterback, Jared Goff.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They've got this offense backed up to start out. The line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line as we begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
No gain on the play. That's going to bring up the third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Mayfield. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to fourth down.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure.
The Lions defense back out there. They've been the dominant side so far, working with the... Play action now. Here's Mayfield. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Mayfield off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alex Anzalone able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jack Campbell, his second sack of the night. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. Throwing, Mayfield. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. The Lions defense back out there. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the 4th. Now a toss running left, Akers. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Jack Campbell bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. The Detroit defense back onto the field. They've put in a very good shift so far, and this one pretty well in hand. Just looking to finish strong here in the 4th as this next drive starts 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Mayfield down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points in the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Lions, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Vikings,
What are these? Yes.
It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and we've got the Titans' lengthy corner. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. It's the Titans and the Lions, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break. But the Lions defense set to go here, coming off a game where they allowed just 3 points last time out. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he really played well last week. This whole defense did, as a matter of fact. Anytime you can hold your opponent under 10 points, you've got a great chance to come away with a victory, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 17 carries, 76 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Levis. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The Lions defense back out there. They'll look for the stop here in the first quarter of a tie ball game. They begin with Henry. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
1st and 10, it's Levis. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. A 1st down carry for Henry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And when I was reviewing the stats from last week's game, I actually had to put them down and come back to them later because what I read at first, I thought it was a typo or a misprint. One thing to hold someone under 100 yards in a game, that's incredible. Under 50, absolutely exceptional.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Back to throw, it's Levis. And it is caught. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. throw out wide, caught by Hopkins. Touchdown, Titans! DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it...
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They trail here in the second quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Levis now on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Running from the gun with Henry.
Yes.
He's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Again, it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Levis on 3rd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jack Campbell in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
That's Colin.
Last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves.
Same thing. I'm in my little season, but I'm in the second quarter.
All right, so are you saying I need to play a couple solos right quick, and then you're going to check and maybe get done with that game? Or what?
Gotta work.
All right.
Good.
The Lions defense back out there.
Here we go, set.
On 1st down, Levis. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's the backup, Mariota. He completes it to Henry. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Mariota on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 3. Again, it's Mariota. Caught left side, Hopkins. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They'll have to defend the short field here as this drive begins. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The Lions defense back out there. They'll try to put together a stop as this drive begins. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now...
the Detroit defense back onto the field. They hold the lead here in this third quarter, but every drive important in a one-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo. And
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Aiden Hutchinson, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
The Lions defense back out there. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own here as this drive begins with they'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A 2nd down throw from Levis. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Devin Bush. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. On third down, Henry. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. The Detroit defense back onto the field. They're out there trying to protect this fourth quarter lead. So this a big drive as it begins 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He gets away from one, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A Titans first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Now Levis. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Devin Bush picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Levis. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Devin Bush in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap. Desperation time now. Here's Levis.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football. The Lions defense back out there. They've been the better of the two sides so far. They've got the 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter. Here's Levis. Gets it to Burks. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Levis to throw.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Down to the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Now 1st and goal. Levis, he'll look to throw it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Levis.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
3rd and goal. Here's Levis.
That's to the pylon and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. We thought we might have a good close game, and we did. Really came down to that final onside kick. They recovered it, but they would have had to return it. They were unable to do that, and that wrote an ending.
That is frustrating, isn't it? To execute an onside kick and get the ball, yet there's no payoff for them. Right now, they're probably in their locker room trying to comfort themselves with, the clock just ran out on us. We were right there.
So for Detroit,
they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now.
Nice W today, man. Hey, who got media today?
Scola now. Tighten up. No. No. Mm, mm, mm. All right. You ready? Oh boy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh boy, he gone. Came and left. Uh,
I had accidentally hit that damn stick. Somebody in my home had invited me to that fucking Superstar KO. And they come play Sunday over there, though.
can you ready up?
Ready up there, everything.
They want the life, but they don't.
What we eating tonight? I just got a taste with some cornbread. Crazy, huh?
Really just a mindset thing. Yeah, it's on you. If this is your dream, you gotta get up and work for it. Don't let it come to you sleeping with the dream. No more worldly, so just buy more properties. Young, watch me give them that game properly.
This is a city in crisis.